well, I bake some white bread and I bake some brown bread, but I can't make them fucking sausage rolls like that fucking Moscow Wolf makes. I mean, that was fucking flaky. You don't get more flaky than that. Know what I mean? Today, we're going to try and make one of these in one of these. Let's see how we get on. Successful or not, we're going to try it. So what we need for this sausage roll or sausage rolls, first of all, is some puff pastry. I haven't made it, I bought it off the shelf. It's Bulgarian. Butter, it's ready-made puff pastry. It's been, well, it's probably well out of date and it's starting to crack up because it's old. It's been in the refrigerator, in the freezer, then in the refrigerator. So I just added a bit of olive oil to it. Obviously for a sausage roll you need some kind of a sausage. These are called Makedonsky sausages, Bulgarian. I probably won't use both of them. They're a month past their best by date. And I'm going to wrap around them some bacon, which is also expired on the 26th of, well, Boxing Day, 26th of December. I'm going to cut it in half. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to use one piece to begin with, open her back up again. Maybe I do it this way, put the bloody bacon on the thing and then try wrapping it up. Come on, Robert, you can do this. Yes, you can do this, mate. You can do this. It's Robert science. Well, that's why, because the bloody sausage is not straight, and therefore the pastry doesn't want to form to the shape of the bloody sausage, does it, mate? Let's get some brown paper out. How much do we need? About this amount, I assume. Right. That's that for now. This is why you should never work with animals. What are you doing down here? Huh? Huh? What are you doing down here, Buddha? Shouldn't you be somewhere else? A good job we're not cooking chicken today. Go up top and lay some eggs. That's what your job is. Another one over there. Another one over there. You're interrupting my film. Bugger off. Go on, bugger off. Down at my camp on my own territory. More about that later. I need to get move on. It's yeah, well, I'm on old time, so it's 14:30, 15:30 on old time. Sun is already starting to sunset, and I just looked at the sun and I blinded myself. Right, I've got two fires. This can be a cooking fire. I've got all the implements you could possibly require, but it's more of my warming fire because I don't need a huge fire today. I mean, I will make a fire, but I'm not stopping overnight, so I don't need a huge fire. And I use this tree trunk. You can see I've had a fire in it before, so I'm going to make a fire in there. It'll fit my oven. I'm going to get embers, and then we're going to try and make this, cook this sausage roll. One of Robert's birch bark substitutes, because I don't have birch bark in my area. And there's no way I'm going to buy it from eBay or something stupid like that. I can go a few miles and get fat wood, which I have done. And I have it. We'll try this, because it's dry today, it's not frozen. If it doesn't work, I can always bung a firelight on these. I have them in my pocket, I just don't like to waste them. If I can do it with a bit of natural paper, well, it ain't natural, it's coloured paper, full of inks and rubbish, but you know, you have to use what you got, don't you? So, as opposed to adding the sticks later like a lot of you do, I just bung them on from the beginning. Take a selection of one of the 3 lighters I'm currently carrying in my inside pocket, so they're nice and warm. You can see there's fuel in it. Turn it right up. Let's have a flick down here and see. We've got a light. Might go out. I think that's what it's going to do. Oh no, it's caught. It's caught. And all I do, as you've seen me do it before, this bark is dry, so it's fine. When the bark is wet, I just pull it off, or using my knife to get it off. I'll break these, thin them out a bit, and hopefully they'll go. Well, at least we know where the wind's blowing from behind me, which is a northerly direction. Snap, crackle and pop. That's what you need. Snap, crackle and pop. What I'm going to do, stop this wood falling out. I got this old antenna. I'm going to put this antenna in front of it. As I happen to have a piece of rebar behind here, I'll push that in. Now, I can pile that up with some larger wood, and it won't be able to fall forwards on me. This is a German army pack, because I'm going to have a flecked on day, and it's got about 20 kilos of kit in it. Winter kit, no sleeping bag, bedroll in there which I've got to change out. The blanket's not big enough, it's not warm, it's going to be warm enough, and it's the best I can get winter kit really with the day's rations, but it's dry ration, I mean it's tinned rations, so I'm going to have to take that off. Maybe I'd taken the machete out would have helped. That's what was doing it, the machete. Silly bugger, Robert. What a silly bugger you is. Okay, now we got the reason why I couldn't get it out, so I probably didn't need to open the pack. Right, see where the sock began to rip. Let's have a look at this here setup. An old sock. Then better to use it for something like this than then chucking it in the dustbin. So, what we have here, this is the top or the bottom of a German army butter dish that I actually managed to spoil the insides of, so I use this as a lid to boil water, supposed to an oven. We have a tin can like you showed up above, holes for the wire to hang it, and what I've done is I've taken another can, I've cut it down, and I've used it. I'll stick a picture in the side of the video frame here somewhere, called a crimping tool, which they use when they're putting pipes together for fires and stuff, and it's very good for tins. It allows me to make chimneys, so I just cut it down a bit ragged and I crimped it, which means it gives me a lid. It's not an airtight seal, obviously. Well, it's not obvious, but it's not an airtight seal because of the crimping. Just a tin can I burnt off, oiled it. I got a little bit of galvanised, I burnt the galvanising off, which will go in that way. We'll force our sausage roll in there. We'll put our lid back on. We've got a list to pull it off when it's hot. And we're going to stick it in the embers, in the ashes, cover it. And we're going to give it, I don't know, 20 minutes and see how we get on. Because if you don't experiment, you'll never find out, will you? So, yeah, some crap in there. I don't know what it is. It's the piece of wire for the handle. I was thinking, what is that? It's the piece of wire that goes in here, so if I want to use it as a boiling pot, I have it. So let's put that in there. So that's it. It's now 1600 hours in old money, 1500 hours in new money. The fire is going quite well. Yeah, we won't be long before we're able to give this a try. So, over now for now. Load this. Give me an indicator that it's which way up it is. So I want to put this now, and I'll keep the holes, the bail arm holes horizontal as well, so I know what I'm doing. I'm going to put this, like so. Put it in, hopefully like so. Yeah. Let's keep that vertical. Let's seal it up so we know that is the way up it should be. Let it rest there for just a wee while. I've got the second fire going now, the warming fire. Need a pair of gloves, pair of good gloves. That's going to be hot, so let's get that over there. Let's put that in there, and let's get our pot in here. Have a little bit of a shuffle. See if we can shuffle to the sides a bit. And let's get our pot there like so. And then let's put a few burning on the top if we can. Let's give that, say, 20 minutes, and well, if I smell burning of a food nature, then I know it's buggered up. Wally, out the way before you become a hot dog. Right, leave it at that. I think it might be going horribly wrong. I got flames coming out of my tin and I had to tap the lid back in a bit, so I don't know what's burning. Maybe the paper, maybe the oil, I don't know what's burning. We'll see. As I say, it's an experiment and I have a supper to go to. You live and you learn, so let's see. Maybe next time I'll wrap it in foil. Maybe next time I won't do it fucking all. Now, we've got to try, don't we? Got to try. Okay, it's still only like, you know, after 5 minutes in there. A lot of heat, but there's definitely something burning. I don't know what it is. Anyway, we'll find out when we take it out. As Cinders said, you ain't going to the ball because you burnt your dress. Over and out for now. Oh, I tipped it upside down, I think. Well, the can got turned up over. I don't even see the holes now. Oh dear. There's something black in here. There's something very black in here. But you never know. That's not... Oh. 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 Actually, we did it for 25 minutes. But feels like and looks like a baked potato, doesn't it? How do I get this paper off? Actually, the trouble is I don't want to get this all over the shop around here. I'll have mice. Let's put it in this big tin. At least then I can take the paper away somewhere else. Wow. Definitely flaky pastry, and it's the wrong colour. Oh god. You see? You see? You see? Mm-hmm. 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 Wow, everything needs to get hot. You can't see me. Facial expressions. Probably a good thing. Bacon is edible. Fingers. I'm eating. Wow. Hot. Okay. Really, really, really hot. You see, every dog from here to eternity is suddenly turning up. You might have spoilt it for human consumption, but it's all right for us, mate. Well, when it cools down, I'll give it to the dogs, but it needs to cool down a lot. Gonna have some of it, right? I wouldn't say that was exactly a success, but you know, Hugh never made any mistakes, never made anything. So we'll learn from that. It was a good experience. We'll get it better next time. We'll do it better next time. Thanks for watching. For those of you who bought me a beer for Christmas and New Year, very much appreciated. It keeps me off the streets. Got to sell my arse for another month. Over and out for now.